Our half an hour waiting this up. I want us to talk about some latest updates concerning Nigerian football live here. We are going to take a look at what Ola Aina had to say about the Nigeria Super Eagles' chances of qualifying to the World Cup 2026. We're also going to talk about latest transfer updates concerning Nigerian players such as Victor Osimhen, Wilfred Ndidi, rinsola, babajide, amongst many others. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You are watching Sports Corner NG. Let's jump into it and begin with Victor Osimhen. Igalo, once again, has advised the player. You guys, let's check this out.
Advice to him is to go to Saudi Arabia and play 2 years and make money and come back to Europe.
You heard it here first.
I went to China to play 3 years. And I came back to Europe to play for Manchester United. Then even all odds was against me. I was 30 years old coming to play for Manchester United. Victor Osimhen is 26 years old. After 2 years, he's going to be 28. He will still play in Europe for even more 5 years if he wants. Remember, we are from Africa. We are from Africa. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi and all those top footballers in Europe, they eat their money alone with their wife and their children. If they don't give to their brother, there's no problem. Their brother take it as normal. Here in Africa, your money is our money. As I am now, my money is not my money. It's our. My other brother can walk in here now
I'm
and
sorry,
say,
that was crazy. Your money is
our money.
So guys, you have seen the video. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Do you agree with Igalo or not? He says Victor Osimhen should play for the Saudi Pro League for 2 years and make more money. Do you agree with him or not? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. But then let's talk about the latest transfer update concerning Victor Osimhen. Now, in my previous video, I stated that Napoli wanted 75 million euros for Victor Osimhen. Galatasaray were happy to match that. So they sent an offer to Napoli concerning Victor Osimhen. And then Napoli told Galatasaray to go and bring banknotes or bank guarantees that they can pay the money. They now sent another offer with the bank guarantees that they can pay the 75 million euros. Only for Napoli to reject it, stating that they want to include a sell-on clause. Galatasaray were not happy about it because they felt like they were ambushed in that particular meeting. Now, this is coming from Goal Africa, and I read. They state that Galatasaray have rejected Napoli's new condition for Victor Osimhen's deal, but there's still talks will continue. Napoli asked for 40 million euros now, plus 35 million euros to be paid by 2026, plus sell-on clause. Galatasaray wants to pay the 40 million euros now, but the 35 million euros, they want to pay it by 2027 and have refused to include the sell-on clause because they feel like it was not part of the original deal. And a lot of people are not happy with what Napoli is doing. They feel like they are the ones dragging out this whole Victor Osimhen transfer thing because Galatasaray have matched what you have asked for. Well, concerning the player, why now add a sell-on clause? This has gotten serious to the extent that the son of the president of Napoli, De Laurentiis, is getting death threats from the mafia in Turkey. And guys, you can see the WhatsApp message and the conversation, how it all panned out. This is getting out of hand. This is getting serious. Napoli keeps on changing the goalposts when it comes to negotiations for Victor Osimhen. Initially, they said they wanted 75 million euros. Galatasaray submitted that. They said they wanted bank guarantees. Galatasaray submitted that. Now they want to include sell-on clause. I mean, what is all this? I think they are stressing the player. That's what they want to do. They want to stress Victor Osimhen. I understand it's business, but this time around, it is becoming more of stressing the player than business because you are getting what you requested for. Why then, all of a sudden, include a sell-on clause? That is me, my honest opinion on the issue. But then let me hear from you because this is the new development concerning Victor Osimhen's transfer to Galatasaray. Now let's move away from that and talk about some dandos. Let's start with rinsola Babajide, who is currently with the Super Falcons, performing extremely well. So far, she has 1 goal, and 1 assist with the Super Falcons in the Women's African Cup of Nations tournament, which is currently ongoing. But then in my previous video, I stated that the player was attracting interest from Roma, AS Roma. The good thing is that it is a done deal. Yes, it is a done deal. Rinsola babajide to AS Roma is a done deal. She performed extremely well with her previous club, Terefini, scoring 10 goals and providing 5 assists. She's a very, very good player, and I'm happy that she's going to play with AS Roma come next season. Now let's move away from that and talk about another done deal that has to do with Super Eagles player Xavier Isaac. Xavier Isaac. He is signing for an Egyptian club called Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad, not the one in Saudi Arabia, but then the one in Egypt. And he's signing from Rangers International, what we all know as Enugu Rangers. Yes, he was part of the Super Eagles team during the Unity Cup. I mean, we all saw, how the players from the local team joined the Super Eagles and everything. But then, guys, this is the latest concerning the player. He's leaving on a free transfer to the club on a 2-year contract, which is good in my own opinion. Now, Al Ittihad in the Egyptian league have won the Egyptian title 6 times. Last season, they placed 15th. So they are trying to bluster their squad because, I mean, they need to go at the title again. They believe they can get it done. And they believe that Xavier Isaac, an attacking midfielder, can help them in this quest. But then, guys, that is another done deal for you concerning Xavier Isaac. Now, let's talk about Wilfred Ndidi. Now, Wilfred Ndidi is attracting interest from a lot of clubs because of his relegation release clause of £9 million. Now, when he renewed his contract with Leicester City, he decided to include that clause to his contract, stating that in the case where Leicester City gets relegated, he gets to leave the club to any other club for a fee of £9 million, which has made him a very attractive prospect to a lot of clubs. Manchester United, Everton have all been linked to the player. The latest club to have been linked to the player is Fenebache and also Dortmund. Fenebache and Dortmund are currently exploring the idea of signing Wilfred Ndidi. Yes, the player wants to play in the EPL, wants to play for Manchester United. But you and I know Manchester United, so far up to now, they have not even completed Mbeumo's deal. What makes you think they are going to complete Ndidi's deal in time? You understand? Look at the way other clubs are signing players. Chelsea, Liverpool. They do it swiftly. They have signed more than one player. Manchester United have signed only one so far. We can't even get it done. I'm a Manchester United fan, so I'm speaking with passion. I'm speaking with this, anger and emotions. So I get Ndidi wants to play for Manchester United, but they don't even get their transfer done quickly. That is the problem. But I would fancy him in the Fenerbahce team because the Turkish league is becoming more interesting. And I also fancy him in the Dortmund team because, there's Champions League to play. So like I said, this is the latest update concerning Wilfred Ndidi, who currently has a contract with Leicester City until 2027. But then the relegation release clause gives him way to leave the club if a very good offer comes for him. But then, guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments because this is a very good player who I think can still play at the highest level. Now, let's move away from all the transfers and take a look at what Ola Aina had to say about Nigeria's chances of qualifying to the World Cup. Now, in an interview, he was asked about the World Cup, the whole situation, and this is what he said. I'm going to read it. You can see it on your screen so you can read along. Now, he says that in 2018, I wasn't selected. I was supposed to go, but the manager did not pick me. In 2022, we did not qualify. So this is 2026. I'm putting all my energy into it. I need to, because if not, my World Cup dreams are over. I would be too old and not get in people's way. It is in the States. I need to be there. There are 4 games left and we need to win all 4. I think we can do it though. Our team has the quality. It depends on the other results, but we don't want to be doing that. I just want to go there and win. This is coming from Ola Aina talking about Nigeria's World Cup qualifiers and also the chances of Nigeria making it to the World Cup 2026. Currently, Nigeria believes, I think a lot of people believe that Nigeria has a slim chance of qualifying to the World Cup. But I'm very optimistic that if Nigeria can win the rest of their games, initially it was 6. But right now that they were able to win one and not able to win the next one, I felt so sad because the game that they drew, they could have actually won it. Now that they have 4 games left, they have to actually win it and win it with like a huge margin when it comes to goals, because I feel like it will get to a point where goals will actually matter. You get my point. So the 4 games to go, Ola Aina believes it is possible, it can be done. Africa has the chance to send like 10 countries to the World Cup because now it is expanded. But then, guys, Ola Aina had this to say about the whole World Cup thing. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. And lastly, let me add this. The Women's African Cup of Nations tournament in Morocco, after the group stages, this is the best 11. And it has 2 Nigerian players in there, Plumtree and also Ajibade. I'm really excited. I think Plumtree is really performing very well in this tournament. So far, I think she is Nigeria's best player. Ajibade is not doing bad. She's also doing her bit. As a captain, you need to show up. So seeing 2 of them in the team of the group stages in the Women's African Cup of Nations, I'm really excited. The best 11, I'm really excited for these 2 players. But Plumtree so far, she's my favorite. I even posted her on my shots. I think so far she has been that force to reckon with. She's playing really, really good. But guys, let me know what you think about it. Do you think there is a player that is supposed to be here that is not here? Let me know that down below in the comments, because I feel like this is good. There's no Ghanaian player in there, which I think is right, because they really did not impress in the group stages. But let's see. Anything could happen. Nigeria's next game is against Zambia. It's a do and die affair. Nigeria can only win this tournament if they beat Zambia. As simple as that. But then, guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. This is where I'm going to end it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Tell it, we will vibe.